Good morning, children. Today we are going to understand chapter 9, fractions, and based on our understanding, we'll solve further exercises. Now children, what is a fraction? Fraction means a part of a whole. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Suppose you have got the slice of an orange which is of circular shape and you give half of the slice to your brother. Then each part of the slice which is there with you and your brother is called as fraction. It means the whole of the slice is divided into two equal halves. A fraction is written in the form of numerator upon denominator. Here, denominator is the total number of equal parts the whole is divided into. For example, this orange slice is divided into two equal parts, so the denominator will be 2. And numerator is the number of equal parts taken into consideration. So, if we want to know what fraction of orange slice your brother got, then in that case it will be 1 by 2. 1 is the number of slices which he had got, that is 1, and 2 is the total number of slices in which the whole slice was divided into. So, it will be 1 by 2. Now, let's understand what are different types of fractions and learn how to represent them in terms of numerator and denominator and also in the form of pictorial representation. First is half. When the whole is divided into two equal parts, then each part is called as half. It is written as 1 by 2. For example, in this picture the circle is divided into two halves. So each half of the circle will be represented as 1 by 2. Out of these two parts, one part is shaded. So here we are considering one part. So numerator will be 1 and the circle is divided into two equal parts. So denominator will be 2. So each half of the circle will be represented as 1 by 2. Now children, remember, two halves make one whole, which means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. Now let's understand 1/3. When a whole is divided into three equal parts, then each part is called as 1/3. For example, this circle is divided into three equal parts and each part of the circle is called as 1/3 of the whole. We express 1/3 as 1 by 3 or 1 over 3. Children, remember that three 1 by 3s make a whole. It means 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 1. 1 is always called as whole in the language of fraction. Let's move on to 2/3. Now children, in this picture, you can see that the circle is divided into three equal parts and 2 out of 3 equal parts are shaded. It means we have to consider 2 equal parts of this whole circle. So, as we know, that numerator is the number of equal parts which is taken into consideration. So, for this fraction, numerator will be 2 and as the circle is divided into 3 equal parts, so denominator will be 3. So, we will express the fraction for this particular image as 2/3, which is written as 2 by 3 or 2 over 3. Now, let's understand what is 1/4 or quarter. When a whole is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called as 1/4 or quarter. It is written as 1 by 4 or 1 over 4. For example, in this figure, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. So each part of this whole circle is called as 1/4 or quarter of the whole. Also remember that 4 1 by 4s make a whole, which means 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 1. 1 means a whole. So 4 1 by 4s make a whole. Now, instead of one part, if we take two parts into consideration, as you can see in this image, two parts are shaded, then the desired fraction will become 2/4 or 2 by 4, as 2 is the numerator, which is the total number of parts which are taken into consideration, or you can say which are shaded, and 4 is the denominator, which is the total number of parts in which the whole is divided into. Similarly, if we take 3 parts into consideration, then the fraction will become 3/4 or 3 by 4. So, whenever you have to write fraction for the given image, numerator will be the total number of parts shaded, and in the denominator you will write the total number of parts in which the whole is divided. Now children, let's try to find the fraction for these given images. Now here in this image, you can see this rectangle is divided into 6 equal parts, and out of 6 parts, 5 parts are shaded. So the fraction for this particular image will be 5/6, and as a fraction it will be written as 5 by 6. 5 is the number of shaded parts, or you can say the number of parts which are taken into consideration, and 6 is the total number of parts in which the whole is divided into. So 5 by 6. Second image, here the whole rectangle is divided into 7 equal parts, and out of 7 equal parts, 4 parts are shaded. So the fractional number for this particular figure will be 4/7. In terms of fractions, it will be written as 4 by 7. Third image, now here the whole rectangle is divided into 8 equal parts, and out of 8 equal parts, 3 parts are shaded. So here the fractional number will be 3/8, and in terms of fractions it will be written as 3 by 8. Fourth image, this whole rectangle is divided into 9 equal parts, and out of 9 equal parts, 1 part is shaded. So here the fractional number for this particular image will be 1/9. It means 1 part out of 9 is shaded, and in terms of fractions it will be written as 1 by 9. So children, today we learnt what is fraction, how to divide a whole into the desired fraction, and how to find the fraction depending on the image provided. Do give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel. All the best.